All right, once more. So this is day 4 of my series. Uh, I lost my job, so I went all in on learning AI, and I just got done with a general assessment uh, exam for XAI AI Tutor. So there's gonna be a writing assessment, and then there'll be an interview. But that's assuming I do well with each requisite step. So that's bully for you or bully for me, whatever that means. Um, and like that. So anyway, today I cheated. I kind of cherry picked this one. It's one of my these chicken chunks are one of my favorites for some reason. Especially if I can find some Tabasco sauce for them, but I don't think I'll have that today. I don't think that's available. So once again, I got these military MREs, which I used to eat myself back in the Army National Guard years ago. But these are expired, both by the indicator dot, which is all one color. It should be a lighter color in the middle. And then, of course, the inspection date is past due. So these are surplus. They were unfit for the troops. Okay for civilians, I guess. So I bought a bunch of these for emergencies, and but you know, being unemployed is an emergency in my book. So try to save money, not spend much money. I may have to get a Windows 10, probably Windows 11 laptop or PC for this position I'm going to get. I'm worried because XAI is a fast mover. They may try to hire me before I get the upgraded computer, but I was about to order one. I thought, you know what? I'm past due on making a video for today. Usually I get these done at lunch, so I figured I'd eat first and then I'd make a purchase decision. Be a little more Johnny on the money because I took that exam and took a lot out of my brain power, I tell you. So anyway, here we are. So this is a variant. You know, some of these designs are variants, but they're made by the same company. Uh, Warnick. I don't know the significance of the variants. Like one of the picture in the idyllic scene of the two soldiers enjoying a meal with stacked rifles. Yeah, I don't know the significance. If there's some kind of internal significance to it. Anyway, it's menu number 5, and we're gonna get into this. Yeah, maybe talk some AI a little bit. Hopefully some of you are game for talking some AI stuff, because all in kind of means all in. So right now I'm peeling the skill. Do I have success? I went cockeyed a little bit, but overall, it went fine. See, it went a little cockeyed, but it might be okay. Came out in one deal. That's all right. Put that to the side there. Here's the famous chicken chunks. Yeah, chicks. Look how they spell that. That's funny. Inspected. All right, then we got barbecue toasted corn kernels. Who makes these? Warnick. Yeah. That accessory packet. I don't see any Tabasco sauce, so cheese spread. Oh boy, apple cinnamon flavor, first strike nutritious energy bar. That'll help me out. Ooh, teriyaki beef stick. Oh. Wow, they're really loading on the meat on this one. Fat-free mayonnaise. And carbohydrate, electrolyte, beverage power, fruit punch. Okay. And then tortillas plain. That's alright. So let's get it like I said, like I always do. Try to eat what's easy first. Anthony Gonzalez in the chat says hi. Hi there, Anthony. So I'm gonna eat what's easy first because that's what I did in the field. Here's some facts for you. You can pause it on there, I guess, after the fact. Yeah. Yeah, well, they got these MRE connoisseurs that know all the best meals and stuff. I'm just eating for survival because I don't have the regular source of income. I got what's the price? I'm gonna eat this first. It seems like this would be easy to eat first. Like I said, I'm eating these on an emergency basis, basically. Well, I had a funny smell coming out of there. Look at that. It's double wrapped. Bull's teriyaki beef stick. It's got some MSG up in there. They call that autolyzed yeast extract. Yeah. So these MRE connoisseurs, a lot of them will say, oh, I've had some French MREs. They're the best, or stuff like that. That's out of my league. I'm just eating because these were cheap, surplus, and expired, and I got them for emergencies. Now I'm in an emergency. When I'm trying to learn AI, I'm eating old ass MREs. It's kind of a comedy skit almost. Well, that's pretty tender. Pretty greasy too. Or slimy. More on the slimy side. Yeah, struggle meal for sure. I mean, it's better than roadkill. That's the next notch down. I've dumpster dived for food too, but even when I was working 2 jobs just to save money. A lot of wealthy people throw away good stuff. They're living in a different world. Let's see. This seems pretty easy to eat. So the idea here, if most of you probably all you haven't seen my other videos, but back when I was in the Army National Guard and I get an MRE, I'd eat what was easy, fast and easy to eat. There's some components that are not easy to eat, and you'll get hemmed up trying to eat them. The other thing too is when you're in the field, you don't want to touch the food a lot of times because you're in a dirty environment. If you touch the food with your hands, you risk contaminating it. So there's a whole other skill set to eating these. It's you learn by trial and error usually. I got pretty clean hands now, but still, it's like I got that training. It's telling me not to touch the food so much. And the other thing too is there's a lot of flies out in the environment year round, except in the deep cold. The more pathways and access you give them, more surface area, the more chance they'll come and contaminate it. The flies, they like to jump in on it, and then once they touch it, it's contaminated. I don't have to tell you what they do. I basically take a They basically, well, look it up. It's not good. So anyway, so I'm trying to eat this pretty fast. So what's your all's favorite AI? I've used regularly five different iterations. Obviously Gemini, obviously Claude, obviously ChatGPT. I also used Meta AI. What was the fifth one? Maybe I'll think of it. Anyway. So yeah. So local time is around 2 o'clock or so. I'm not sure. Well, that's 1400 for a military time, folks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise. Usually don't eat it. That's how you know I'm not starving, because I won't eat the mayonnaise. So yeah, next easy to eat thing. I guess these. I always say on my videos, like when you tear these open, each one of these crevices is a chance. But in this case, you want to tear along these lines so you don't tear into the well, I guess you could since they're individual pieces, but if it's like a solid item, you probably don't want to do that. There, we got it all in one tear. There they are. The barbecue toasted corn kernels. Corn nuts, basically. That's the brand name. Yeah, they don't smell good. Smell a little off. It's because they're old. Or they've been heat damaged or something. Wow, these don't taste good at all. There's something wrong with them. Yeah, these didn't make it. I'm not eating these. There's something wrong with them. It's the first time I've seen something wrong, even in an expired MRE. I've eaten expired cereal before. They have that acid, nasty taste. So that's a bad batch. Anyway, I spat most of it out. What's next easy to eat? I guess a cheese spread. Alright, got that in one swoop. I'm gonna eat this right quick. Look at that, my audience disappeared. Yep, it's the way of the world. I watched some videos though. I kind of understand. It's kind of hard to keep up sometimes. All right, so chicken chunks, chicks chunks, chicks chunks, chicka 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 chicks chunks. All right. In this case, I am probably going to use a spoon. It's going to be hard to get at those. Yeah, all the easy eat stuff's over with, and now I got to start using the spoon. I want you to notice this too. They give you 2 tear points, one right there, which you just tore, and then one right there, in case you screw up the first one. And on the other distant side, they got 2 tear points. It's kind of a cool design. So you got 4 chances. There we go, basic chicken chunks. You find these in canned chicken at the store. That sound you hear is me getting into a spoon. Here it is. I'm gonna eat that chicken. I got a tripod coming from my phone here in a few days. I want it in the contest, and then these videos should go a lot smoother than me grabbing and ungrabbing the phone all day. Eating as fast as I can. Wow. I got some comments down here from Momo. Sad to hear about your situation. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to monetize it. Is that kind of funny a little bit? Please learn about the fundamentals of programming first. Well, I gotta get it. I don't doubt you, and I'm already interviewing. Well, I'm applying. I applied to a job for AI trainer. It's a few levels above programming, where you're actually interacting with prompts. Hopefully, I get it. But yeah, programming. Believe it or not, I used to know a lot of BASIC, for Apple II. But since then, I didn't learn any of that COBOL or Python or any of that stuff. So yeah, just to update you guys, I'm not far down in the chicken. Got a little bit more to go. Then there's that vibe coding that's taking over. Alright, I'm going to say what you just wrote out loud. Because when this live stream is over, all these texts, or these comments, they disappear. So Mama says, please learn about the fundamentals of programming first. IA Tech is a support to accelerate software development. The bread and butter is Java Spring Boot. Oh, it says IA Tech. I think it means AI Tech. Hot spot you can research is about the Model Context Protocol. That is the hot stuff that executives are interested in right now. Model Context Protocol. It is a protocol created by Anthropic. It helps to give guardrails to the ancients so they do not commit catastrophic mistakes. Model Context Protocol. Okay, I'll check it out. I've used Claude, obviously from Anthropic quite a bit, to write little AI song scripts. I've been throwing them into Suno. To be fair, I use the other LLMs as well. The main major ones. If you get bored, my main channel has a lot of AI created media, like songs. Some of them which are really good, and little anime cartoons and stuff. All done with AI. Well, thanks for wishing me best success. I appreciate it. I know it's a rough go. Gotta be like a little bobber. You gotta keep bobbing to the surface. But yeah, also got a series. I hesitate to mention it, but I got a series on my channel called For AI Lovers Only. I just finished the 22nd, episode. Some pretty heavy stuff in that series. Oh, I forgot about the tortillas plain. Imagine eating food that was written like it was subject and then verb or whatever. I'm kidding. Okay, so I forgot these tortillas plain. I better eat these plain tortillas. Well, I learn about my IA or learn about my AI. There's the tortillas plain. So yeah, here's a MRE heater, which I'm not gonna. I was actually not gonna. Yeah, excuse me. Can I talk? I'm not gonna use it. At least not this moment in time. It's about 90 degrees outside. It's not really an MRE heater kind of day. This is pretty interesting stuff. Yeah. That's what you call institutional knowledge right there. Mm-hmm. All right, that's out of the way. It's down the hatch. All I left is this, which I will not eat because I'm probably not starving that much. You can always tell if someone's really starving or not is that they're picky. I'm just not a fan of mayonnaise. It makes me gag pretty bad. Last thing I gagged on was liver. My mom was having me try it. I was like, ugh, it tastes like cat crap, or what I would imagine it to be. Fruit punch beverage. So this time I pre-staged some water. This isn't the original water. It is a Walmart bottle. I had some distilled water ready to go. I threw it in here for the purposes of filling this up. So at least this episode will be easier on the transition. So up here, I got 2 tear points usually. There's one there. Barely see it. There should be one on the other side, which I'm gonna go for. Yeah, right there. Got it. Tear that off, and then there's a basically Ziploc type seal here. And then you can stare deep into the Red 40 abyss. You know that Red 40 that gives you cancer? Yeah. Let's make sure it's in there. Red 40 Lake, yep. That's just so funny to me, like the health initiative that one guy is all about. They don't even talk about the military MREs. You know, anyway, now I'm putting water into the pouch. You know, Red 40 is like an excitotoxin. If you give it to little kids, it turns them into like they're bouncing off the walls. So yeah, I'm not happy about drinking this, but beggars can't be choosers. That's the one thing I don't discuss about, you know, losing your job and stuff. The quality of food goes down the rat hole. So basically, what I always tell people is fold this over at least once. That way, if the seal fails, you're not bouncing fluid everywhere. A lot of times the seal will fail, especially if you shake too hard. So I'm just shaking up manipulating the corners. There's corners and stuff where the powder will congregate. Not so much this type of powder, but a lot of the powder that it's in the protein mixes and stuff. Oh boy. Put that Red Lake 40 up in there. Anyway, I gotta guzzle this. And honestly, does the color make it taste better? I don't think so. It's the excitotoxins and stuff. Well, that's bad. Talking about it and then consuming something you know it's not good for you, it's ironic as heck. But they know a lot of the troops grew up poor, and so they're used to this type of food. So that's the thing. You gotta copy what works. If your troops are fresh from eating bologna sandwiches and Kool-Aid, and this is like right up their alley. All right, that's it. That is over with. So that's all. Unless there's any other comments and stuff, I'm gonna conclude this one. And I will say, check out my my channel for a lot of AI media. And as you may know, I'm actively pursuing a AI tutor role with XAI, but I'm over one of three hurdles. I just took the general assessment this morning. It was pretty tough. I'm not at liberty to say what's on it, but it was tough for me. And other than that, stay tuned for the next episode. I'll update y'all on how the job hunt goes and other things, and try to eat these expired MREs as I go. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to shut this one off. And like I said, check out my channel for some AI music. Check it out. You might be happy. It's free. All right. We are outie.